What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. As being the consistent person that I am here 3 months later. Every 3 months, new upload. You can expect it. So today I am coming to you guys with something just a little bit different, and I am coming to you guys about fragrance. Fragrance is something that I've been really getting into, especially as I age. I don't want to say that it's an age thing, but as I get older, I just want to smell really freaking good. And I'm going to tell you how I've been smelling really freaking good. This is in partnership with Dossier. So Dossier reached out to me to send me some of their fragrances, and I have been testing them now for about 2 months. I absolutely adore them, and we're gonna jump into why I adore them. So first and foremost, let me pull up my laptop because I'm going to be going over prices. I'm going to be going over prices and everything with you guys about these fragrances. Okay, so let's pull that up first. Don't y'all love seeing my little wig over here? It's my ponytail. Yeah, okay. So a little bit about Dossier. So when you order them, this is the packaging that it comes in. Very cute, very sleek. It's a little teeny tiny box. And Dossier reproduces classic high-end fragrances. So Dossier reproduces the luxury scents at the fraction of the price. They range from $29 to $49 with their fragrances, depending on what they are. And then the perk about Dossier as well is that it is a risk-free program. So you are allowed to actually receive the full, I'm gonna show you a bottle, see if you can see it, a full bottle, and try it out, sniff it, wear it. And as long as you return it within 30 days, you can get a full refund in case you end up not liking it. And that's an amazing fact too, and it's important. I mention it for a reason because we'll get into that a little bit later on in the video. So again, with that risk-free factor, it is free exchange and return, so you don't have to pay for anything. And then they are always taking new suggestions for fragrance. So if you get on the website and you don't see your fragrance just yet on there that you want to get the reproduced scent of, you can always suggest it, and you can continue suggesting it until you see your scent that you are in love with. But I love the fact that you do get to try new fragrances. So in my mind, it's like trying a new high-end fragrance. I mean, from Tom Ford to Le Labo, it allows you to try the scent without paying that big chunk of a price, because you know right now times, you know, you got to be smart with your money and how you spending it. And I just love the fact that you can try out all of these like really high-end perfumes without spending high-end perfume money. Okay, so I'm going to pull up Sephora so that I can give you the accurate pricing on all of these. I'm gonna pull up Sephora and Dossier. Okay, so when you get onto the Dossier website, if you don't know a fragrance that you might want to try out, they do have a really helpful quiz where you answer a couple of questions about things that you're, like the scents and stuff that you're attracted to. So that's really helpful too, especially if you're trying to try something new. So the two main fragrances that I'm going to show you that they sent me was the Figaro Old. So this one is inspired by the Tom Ford Old Wood, the perfume. So what's really nice too, you get a little card in there with all of the information in your package, and it lets you know the concentration amount. So this is at a 15% concentration. And the top notes of this fragrance is rosewood, tobacco, pink pepper, and coriander. And then the middle notes are old patchouli and vetiver. And the base note is tonka bead, labdanum. I think that's the word, y'all. Don't Don't come after me, okay? And cedarwood. So those are all of the notes that are included in this fragrance, and I'm going to pull it up on the on Dossier to give you the price of this. And yes, y'all, Dossier has Tom Ford fragrances. If you are a lover of Tom Ford fragrance, then you know how expensive Tom Ford fragrance is. He is out here taking and collecting all of the coin, okay? All of the coin. So when you're on the site too, when you're looking at everything, it lets you know what's unisex, what's women, when you look at just like the fragrance as whole. Don't be afraid to try a unisex smell if you are a woman, or a men's fragrance, because men's fragrance work is body chemistry, okay? It's not about sex, it's body chemistry. On the Dossier website, it is 1.7 ounces, and it is a perfume, and it is $39, okay? $39, that's a lot, okay? So 1.7 ounces, $39. And then, so the 1.7 ounce of the Oud Wood from Tom Ford is $250 compared to $39. Okay, you starting to see like the little light bulb is going off, because right, this makes sense. On the Dossier website too, you can go down and read about this scent. It also lets you know the ingredients and everything that goes into making this on the Dossier website. So this is $39. This one and the other fragrance that I showed you did not end up working out with my body chemistry, but it smells wonderful on my mother's body chemistry. So let's say I didn't find anybody that could wear this, or it just did not end up working out for me, then I would literally just ship it on back to them, get a refund, or I could use that and get another fragrance that I might be interested in trying. But what I love about this is trying this. If I would have gotten the Tom Ford one, it would have been $250. That was out of my pocket versus $39. The appeal, okay? So the next one that I got was the Oriental Vivier, and this one is inspired by Byredo's the Bal d'Afrique. Other perfume, and then the concentration is 18% as well. This is what it looks like. You see her pretty. I like the simple packaging, like the white label. You can see how much you're using. I like that. Top notes in this one is bergamot, lemon, buchu, orange blossom, marigold, violet, velveteer, amber, and cedarwood. Those are the notes in this one. So same thing, I'm going to pull it up on Dossier's website and give you guys the breakdown. All right, so this fragrance as well is $39 on the Dossier website. This is 1.7 fluid ounces at an 18% concentration. I don't know if I remember telling you guys that. So I read you the notes off of that one, so I'm gonna go on to Nordstrom's now, because it is not sold at Sephora, and read off the notes for this. So the 1.7 ounce of the name brand fragrance is $190 versus $39. This one is really citrusy. It does have like the top note I can smell, and it smells good, but it just doesn't, it kind of evaporates on my skin. Again, I found a family member that this works for, so this is gonna be a gift to them. But I wanted to share with you guys some fragrances from Dossier that I do love, that I got last month. And then I have the fragrances, like the real fragrances too, all pretty in front of me. Okay, so The first one is Woody Chestnut. Woody Chestnut is a play on the replica by the fireplace, and you can see your girl is in love with this one. So this is a 1.7 ounce as well. Let me see how much this goes for on Dossier. Okay, so this one is actually only $29, okay? $29 for the 1.7 ounce of this. Now, this is the 1 ounce. I have the real fragrance. This is the 1 ounce, and I believe this goes for about $70. So the 1.7 ounce of this one goes for $90. So the 1 ounce is $70, but this literally, they smell the same. It's as if I took this, poured it into this bottle. It smells the same. The only difference is that this one actually settles down. I'll give you the top notes of this. This is pink pepper, orange blossom, cloves, chestnut, cade wood, y'all, my pronunciation, okay, vanilla, Peru, balsam, and cedar wood. So those are the notes. The only difference with the scent, because they smell the same, they actually wear the same as well, is this one settles down to a very, very sweet vanilla, and this one stays a little bit more spicy, which I actually prefer, and I love it. And then the next one that I absolutely okay, so the next one has been Oriental Sage. Now y'all see I have really been loving this one. Oriental Sage is inspired by Tom Ford fucking Fabulous. So this is the 1.7 ounce. Again, this is $49, and it is worth all 49 of your doll hairs, okay? If you like, I will read the notes to you. Bitter almond, sage, lavender, leathery notes, orris, vanilla, amber, blonde woods, tonic bean. If you love those type of notes, you will love this, and I highly recommend. Okay, so this is $49. The 1.7 ounce of the Tom Ford fucking Fabulous retails for $3.50. I do have the Tom Ford effing Fabulous, and I only have the 1 ounce, okay, because this 1 ounce by itself is $200. But I kid you not, my mom sprayed this the other day, and I was like, are you in? They smell so similar that my mom sprayed this, because I got this from my mom. My mom sprayed this, and I was like, are you in there spraying my Oriental Sage? And she was like, no, girl, I'm wearing the Tom Ford fucking Fabulous. And I was like, damn. They did what they had to do with this one, okay? It literally smells. We went to a Tom Ford store too, because we have one here at Nordstrom's, and my mom had this on, and she let him smell it, and he was like, oh yeah, he was like, it smells so great. And I was like, he don't even know. That's how you know. I have been using these in conjunction with each other, okay? I sprayed this one a little bit of here. I sprayed the Woody Chestnut a little bit in the, you know, in the chesticle areas, and it has been a very, very happy marriage with these two. I'm excited to try more fragrances from Dossier, and even though the other two didn't necessarily work out with my body chemistry, the scents, I was so upset, and every time my mom sprays the one that's inspired by the Tom Ford Oud Wood, the Figaro Oud, I get so angry because I'm like, it smells so good. They smell so delicious, like the concentration on them, they last throughout the day. It is just, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. So if you were thinking, because you know we outside this summer, if you was thinking about how you was gonna be outside this summer and still smell good while you spending your money so that you can travel and do whatever else you need to do, because you're not trying to, you know, break your bank, Dossier is the way. Period. Point blank. Period. So I will link them down below in my description box. If you have any questions, ask me and I will answer to my best abilities, or I will either send it to the brand and have them answer to their best abilities, okay? But I have been loving this. Like I said, if you really like replica fireplace, but you don't want to spend the $70 or $90, boom. And same thing with any Tom Ford fragrance that you want to try, I suggest you getting it from Dossier for the fraction, like not even a fraction, for a quarter of the price of Tom Ford fragrances. So this is your, okay, I hope you're having a wonderfully smelling, fucking fabulous day, okay? Yeah. I'll see y'all in 3 months.